Another comment. The records would show that she took the bar more than once. No one has been appointed to the Supreme Court who has taken the bar more than once.
Sa pagkaalam ko po, ang aking idolo, kung di po ako nagkakamali, Associate Justice Claro M. Recto. Siya po ang naging inspirasyon ng kagaya ko na Pilipina o Pilipino na nakakaranas ng mga pagsubok, mga kahirapan sa tindi ng kawalan, walang pambili ng libro, pero lumalaban. At binigyan ng pagkakataon ng inyong ama na siya po ang Chief Justice noon, ako po empleyado ng korte, at ako po nagawaran na maging fourth placer in the 1989 bar examination. Kung si Claro M. Recto'y lalaki, ako po'y babae, pero may pusong lalaki na matatag, lalaban, para patunayan sa buong mundo at sa mga Pilipino na kahit tayo mahirap, bibigyan tayo ng pagkakataon ng Diyos na makabangon sa lusak ng kabiguan upang maging maliit na instrumento ng katarungan para sa inang bayan.
This is another comment. There are many appeals pending before the Supreme Court that have been filed by the Public Attorney's Office. Should she be shortlisted and appointed, she would have to recuse herself from handling all of these appeals, thereby making her appointment nugatory because it will affect her ability to help the court bring down its court docket. Could you please comment?
Maganda po ang tanong. Ako rin po ay kagaya ng mga dating Solicitor General na humawak ng Solicitor General's Office, counterpart po namin sa appeal. Pero hindi po naging dahilan para po sila ay hindi maging karapat-dapat na maestrado. Si Justice Natura, Justice Sardilesa. Ako po kasi hindi pumipirma sa lahat ng pleadings ng aming special appeal cases. Wala po akong participation. Ilan lang po ang aking napirmahan at ang natatandaan ko ilan ay doon lang peso issue sapagkat kabilang po ako doon sa nagdidemanda sa peso issue. Pero halos 99% po ng isinasampang apila, wala po akong pirma dahil hindi ko po naman yun nire-review. Ang naka-assign po ay ang Deputy Chief Public Attorney for Luzon. Siya po ang nagre-review nun.
Thank you. Another question, with respect to your postgraduate studies, it took you 6 years to finish your Doctor of Social Development. Incidentally, did you have to go through a master's degree before a PhD? I understand that that is one of the prerequisites.
Your Honor, the Honorable Associate Justice Marvick Leonen defended me when he was still the legal counsel of the University of the Philippines. And I was admitted by the College of Social Work and Social Development because LLB with a bar, 1080, according to the Honorable Chief Justice Hilario Davide, is equivalent to a master's degree. And there is a said ruling on that matter. So the College of Social Work and Community Development waived any master's degree anymore because being a lawyer is considered a master's graduate, Your Honors.
Okay. Now, may we know how many times you had to take your comprehensive exam before you were granted the degree?
It is not normal in UP that you are being asked to repeat if they want it to test your credibility. So, in the first time they asked me to type it. So, in the second time they asked me to write it by my hand. So I made it, and so I successfully graduated as Doctor of Social Development last year on June 26, 2015, under the scholarship given to me by the Civil Service Commission and the Office of the President, being a presidential highest awardee, Lingkod Bayan, Your Honors.
Okay. Thank you, Madam Chief Attorney. My final question. Please give us one good reason why, first, we should rank you higher than all the other applicants, some of whom are justices of the appellate courts, and another who topped the bar on his first try. And the second question is, and why you should be in the Supreme Court. Please, because we still have other interviewees.
Ang aking kayamanan ay ang aking kredibilidad. Ang kredibilidad kredibilidad po ay hindi nabibili ng pera. Ang kredibilidad po ay sinasabi na nakararaming miyembro ng taong bayan at maging ng aking mga naging boss sa judiciary. Sila po ang makapagpapatotoo. Naging amo ko po si Pepe Perez, Associate Justice Jose P. Perez. Naging amo ko po si Associate Justice Lucas P. Bersamin. Ang aking pong kaliitan ay maaaring maihandog ko sa ating hudikatura upang makatulong kahit papano sa mga pangarap natin para sa ating mga hukom at para sa mga empleyado ng Supreme Court. Yun po yun. Kredibilidad po ang aking baon at aking karanasan bilang tagapamahala ng isang national agency, Public Attorney's Office, na isa pong stakeholder in the justice system. Hindi po matutuloy ang pag-inag ng katarungan kung wala po ang Public Attorney's Office at for about 16 years. Ako po ay happy nito. Wala po akong disallowance. Wala po akong masasabi ang sino man na mga kumbaga ay anomalya ng anumang korupsyon. Nabuhay po ako ng malinis at tapat para sa inang bayan. Yun po yun. Ihahandog ko po yan sa ating kataas-taasang hukuman at sa ating buong judiciary bilang ako po ay anak ng hukuman.
Thank you, Madam Chief Attorney, and with that, I wish you luck. Thank you, Madam Chairman.
Thank you so much, Attorney Cayosa. And thank you also, Panyera. May we request now, Attorney Mejia, to continue.
Okay, thank you, Madam Chair. Good morning, Attorney Rueda Acosta. Dahil minarapat po ninyong tumugon, no, sa mga katanungan sa Tagalog, tatangkayin ko ring magtanong, no, at siguro itong aking mga katanungan sa Tagalog din, no, hanggat pwede. O Kapampangan. Hindi. So napansin ko po meron kayong pagkiling, no, sa pagsasalita, paggamit ng ating sariling wika. Kapag po ba kayo ay maging Associate Justice ng Supreme Court, ang mga pasya po ba ninyo ay isusulat din ninyo sa wikang Filipino o Tagalog?
Kung magkakaroon po ng kautusan, dahil may rule-making power ang Supreme Court na pwede nang isulat sa Tagalog ang ating mga desisyon, ay pagsisikapan ko po dahil ako po ay anak ng taga Plaridel, Bulacan at sa Rafael, Bulacan. Ipinanganak po ako sa Bataan, karnal na Tagalog, subalit ako rin po'y nag-aral sa Ateneo de Manila University, kaya ako po'y marunong ding magsulat at magsalita ng wikang Ingles. At nagtataka ang iba, bakit po ako nakapagmememorya? Ang pagmememorya po ay yan ay bahagi ng buhay ng isang estudyante sa mga eskwelahan na talagang gusto lagi nagtatap ang kanilang mga mag-aaral.
Curious din po, kung may mga pagkakataon ba na sa pagtuturo ninyo ay itinuturo ninyo ang batas din sa inyong mga estudyante sa wikang Tagalog?
There are laws which are very difficult to be understood. So I have to translate it in Tagalog. Pero mas madalas po, siyempre English, kasi English po ang bar exam.
Bumaling naman po tayo sa issue ng sinasabi nilang extrajudicial killings. Ano po ang pananaw ninyo dito? Sa palagay po ba ninyo talagang mayroon nga ang extrajudicial killings na nangyayari sa ating bansa sa kasalukuyan?
Meron po kaming dalawang kaso. Yung John de la Riarte, pinatay ng 2 pulis sa EDSA Makati. Idinimanda po natin sa Department of Justice ang 2 HPG. Yan po ay extrajudicial killing. At yung isa po, di umano nagpakamatay, tumalundo sa bubong ng krami. Yung isa na lang po natira. At yung pong si Bontanto na Army Reservist, di umano pumatay at nakakuha na CCTV dyan sa Pikasal, yung bisiklista, nakakulong na po. Extrajudicial killing po yan. Ang ating gobyerno po sa pamamagitan ng PAO at PNP at ibang stakeholders ay talagang kinakasuhan po pag clear na extrajudicial killing. Pero hindi naman po tama na bawat nangyayari ay isisisi sa lahat. Dapat po ay case-to-case basis. Handa po kaming tumulong kung meron. Pero yung iba po, na di umano napatay sa inkwentro sa droga, wala po lumalapit sa amin.
Alright, I will not much more belabored on how many times do you took the bar, but what life lessons did you learn from that journey that you may impart to the present bar examinees, to the bench, and to the bar, and more particularly to the private sector, please?
Gaya po na sinabi ni Father O'Shaughnessy, professor ko sa legal logic, you were vindicated by God. Masakit po, pero kailangan patunayan mo na may husay ka, may talino ka. Valedictorian po ako mula elementary hanggang high school, college cum laude, scholar, walang binabayaran tuition sa Ateneo. Bakit? Hindi po ako nagkulang ng pagtitiwala sa Diyos, pagtitiwala sa hukuman. Kaya napakalaking utang na loob ko po kay Chief Justice Marcelo Pernan, na siya po ang aming Chief Justice noon. At dumating ang pagkakataon. Pag pala may kabiguan, may tagumpay, bonfire, sinulat po ng Ateneo ang aking pangalan sa dingding, mga banners, ganun pala yun. Kaya sa marami, 80% bumabagsak taon-taon. Hindi pa tapos ang buhay. May bukas pa. At hindi po lahat ng judges natin ay first-timer. Yun po ay sikreto at hindi na dapat ungkatin. Sa akin, okay lang pong ungkatin. Sapagkat taon-taon, nagbibigay po ako ng inspirasyon at motibasyon sa bawat kumukuha. Kaya ngayon, 6,000 na ang kumukuha. Ilan lang po ang nakakagraduate yearly. So, yan po isang halimbawa na gaya ni Jesucristo, makaitlong nadapa, bumabangon at pinagpala ng Ama sa langit. Yun po yun. Bakit? Kala ng iba, bobo ka? Hindi po. Sadyang ang Supreme Court gumagamit ng paraan para subukin. Kaya nga trial lawyer ka eh. Subukin ang tatag mo. Pagdating mo, naging hukom ka, baka bumigay ka, mabaliw ka. Kailangan matatag ka sa problema. Habang may bukas pa, laban. Kaya nga, yung iba, pinag-i-represser pa sila. Nag-i-represser, nakakapasa. May kilala ako, 5th time siya, nakapasa naman. Eh ngayon, ano na siya, mahusay na. So, wag pa mawala ng pag-asa at buong tiwala tayo sa judiciary. Yan ang sinasabi ko po sa ating mga kumukuha ng law. Magtiwala po tayo sa ating katarungan at sa ating hukuman. Kung ikaw'y karapat dapat, talagang may talino ka, papasa ka, mag-tap ka pa. Pero bihira po ang nagtatap na repeater. Ilan lang po yan.
Now, good morning again. It's my turn. Okay, the Supreme Court recently promulgated its decision. Of course, you know it, concerning the burial of President Marcos. The Supreme Court ruled that President Duterte acted within the bounds of laws and jurisprudence in allowing the interment of the former president in the libingan ng mga bayani. The question is, if you were a member of the Supreme Court, would you have dissented or concurred in its decision written by Justice Peralta?
I will concur, Your Honor, because dura lex sed lex. The law is very clear. Republic Act, a Republic Act state that a president shall be buried. The president.
There is no Republic Act, Maniera. On what regulation or law did Justice Peralta of the Supreme Court and Bank base its decision? There was no law.
Yung pension law po, yun lang po ang pinagbabatayan ko, yung pension law. Kasi po yung libingan ng mga bayani nagawa based on the pension law.
That is not the law. May I inform you what was the regulation on which the decision was based? It is Armed Forces of the Philippines, Regulation number G 161375. Okay. Have you read that? Or have you read the decision?
Ay, hindi pa po. Nabasa ko lang po sa news. Dahil hindi po ako party doon sa hindi po
Even
ako
if you're not a party, you're applying for the Supreme Court position, so you must be well read.
Opo, pero
This is a landmark decision, first of its kind, unique decision. So I'll tell you, because I want to know your answer, whether or not you should have concurred or dissented. Justice Peralta ruled that he is entitled to be entered into the libingan ng mga bayani because he was a president and he was a recipient of medals of valor. You know, under that regulation I mentioned, it enumerates all the deceased entitled to be entered into the libingan ng mga bayani. Among them are presidents, secretaries of national defense, chief of staffs, and so forth. But there are two exceptions. Number one, those members of the military who were dishonorably discharged or separated from the service. And number two, those convicted with crimes involving moral turpitude. According to the ponente, President Marcos does not belong to these two exceptions. Number one, he was not dishonorably discharged because he was President of the Philippines, not a member of the military. My God, Commander-in-Chief, and yet not a member of the judiciary. Number two, he was not convicted of a crime involving moral turpitude. Now the dissenting, I will tell you so you can form your answer. Number one, he was dishonorably discharged by the people during the EDSA revolution. Number two, although he was not convicted of crime involving moral turpitude, but he committed various crimes against the Filipino people, murder, torture, etc. Now, what is your answer?
The question is highly difficult because it's still pending, Your Honor, in the hands of the Supreme Court and Bank. But
I am asking you if you remember, would you have concurred or dissented? I have laid the facts in the ruling.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I think if I will be one, I should make a thorough research before I decide.
No, on the basis of my explanation, you are very intelligent.
Yes, ma'am. But
can you not yet form your opinion whether or not you are dissenting or concurring? Yeah, a justice of the Supreme Court must be, fast.
Yes, Your Honor.
It's thinking, in his or her thinking.
Yes, Your Honor, but courts are not only courts of law, but of equity. For me, it's time the nation should be healed. The anti-Marcos, Your Honor, why I lost my scholarship in Ateneo. I marched along EDSA every day with my professor, Jerry Hieronimo. I lost my scholarship. That's why I have to
But
go.
do you believe that he was dishonorably discharged because of the will of the people during the EDSA revolution? Do you believe that? He was dishonorably discharged.
Your
Being
Honor,
a commander-in-chief, he was a member of the military. And he committed, crimes involving moral turpitude. Don't you believe so?
that is a political question now, Your Honor.
That is not political, factual. Okay, I leave you at that. So you are concurring.